So I want to continue. Let's assume you have finished installing your server. You need to deploy the CBT application to it, or we have installed your server for you before. Maybe I did the installation or you did the installation and CBT application was deployed on it before. I want to tell you that now there is an update and upgrade to the application. So you need to overwrite what you have on the server by pushing something new to the server. So I'm going to attach and send to us on our WhatsApp on ICT WhatsApp group the new application in a zip folder. So I will send it to the WhatsApp group. All you do is you download it to your system, and preferably I want you to download it to your desktop so that for it to be easy for you. Then unzip it, download it first of all, and unzip it on your desktop so it will be on a folder on your desktop. Then I will tell you what to do as we look at this video. Now let's assume you've done that successfully. Now next thing you used to do is go to your browser and download FileZilla if you do not have it before now. FileZilla is actually an FTP solution, but download the client part. FileZilla client here, you download it. It's used to move files to a web server. So after that is done, then you launch the FileZilla like this. You launch it to be like this. Now this part, this right side part of your FileZilla may not have any content, going to be empty at the point where you launch it. So you now type the IP address of your server, because I want to assume your system and the server will be on the same network. So you should know the IP address that you can be used to access your system. Then you type the username of the server. When installing, it will ask you for username, and you type the password of the server. You click connect. The moment you do that, then it will open up the server for you. Now let me do that very well, so that let me try to do the FTP to my own system here, and so that the illustration can be better. So let me check my IP address, the IP address to my system. I use that command. I'm connected to the wireless 10.9.3.128. Let's see whether FTP will work on the system. 10.9.3.126, sorry, 10.9.3.126. then the username to my system should be this. Then I put my password. Yes, so I have FTP to my own system, this new system. So because I'm using the IP. Now if it was another system on the same network, as far as we're on the same network, it will do the same thing. So the moment you do this, now come to this right hand side. This, whatever you have on the right hand side, is your server. Remote side, then local side. Local side means the system you are doing the FTP from. So you click on this folder here, that have dots in front of it. Double click on it. Then you have another folder top with dot. Double click again. Now you see an array of folders. Go to VAR. Double click. Then go to www. Double click. Then go to HTML. Double click. This is where your application is to be deployed. Like me, look at my CBT application here. This way is deployed. So now on my left, whatever I want to deploy, I'll move to the right. will be on the left. So all I will do is that I will now look for which directory did you unzip the file that I told you to unzip. So you will look for it. In your case, remember me, I'm using Linux, so I would look for, most of us will be using Windows. You will see desktop somewhere here, then you open it, you double click by opening it, then look for that folder, that application you want to move. Then let's say the application you want to move is this. So all you need to do is what, you click on the file, you press Ctrl A to select all of them, then you right click and click on upload. Immediately you will see the transfer process taking place. The files will be moving from the left to the right gradually. So you wait. It will not take, depending on the size, that also depends on the size of the application, but generally it should not take for this CBT application, it should not take more than 10 minutes, max 10 minutes, and the entire application will be transferred from one side, from your local system to the server, because you're on the same network. You don't need a flash drive to do this. It will move on the network directly and move the files to the server. Now, after you have done that, all the files are moved to the server, then you need to also move the database to the server. Now, there is a way I do it that makes it a little bit better and easier for me, maybe if the database size is large or whatever. So the first thing I will do is I will use my IP address. Remember, my IP address is 10.9.3.236. I think that should be, let me confirm. Yeah, no, 126, not 236. 126. 126. 126, then slash php my admin. So you will log in. Can I even remember my password? Can't remember. Yeah, thank God, went through. So you log in. So all you do is you come to database and create a new database. The name of the database is this, GENET. Create it, put it there and create it. But at this moment the database will be empty. So now you leave it, then you come back to your desktop, then go to your file. You see a file here, go to file, then go to, when you click on file, you see other locations. Click on other location by the side here. In your case here, you will see a computer or Ubuntu, depending on the version of Ubuntu you are using. Then double click on it, then go to this folder var, double click, then go to this folder www, double click, then go to HTML. Now it will land here. In your own case, you will see a file like this. Let me rename it the way it will appear so as to avoid confusion for anyone. This is what you will see here. You will see like this here. So now on this empty space, right click on an empty space, click on open in terminal. Now it will open terminal. It has opened for me. Look at it here. You will notice that this terminal is open inside. Look at what it's saying. It's telling me this terminal is open inside VAR, inside WW, inside HTML. So once this terminal open like this, then there's a command you will type. Now pay attention, let me launch it, let me load it here, then, because this document will be made available to every one of us, so, and I want you to follow it religiously. So you are going to type this command. So the first item, I say open terminal. Open terminal in the directory where the SQL file is located, e.g. desktop or download etc. Then number 2, you say type the command, type this command. Now the command is MySQL spacebar -u spacebar root spacebar -p spacebar database name, the name of the database. Remember, we just created it there now, which is GENET spacebar, then less than spacebar, then the name of the file, the SQL file you want to move. Now, which is this? Look at it, this gnet.sql. So you will go back to the command and type in the GENET.sql, correctly like that. You hit enter, it will request for your database password. Now not your system password, but your database password. You input the database password that you've created, and it will start moving all the tables that are available in this file here. It will move them straight to your database. Now when this is done, then you have moved all your files directly to the database, and the application is ready for you to launch. Thank you very much. I will still do another video, but I don't want this to be too prolonged. Thank you.